We're staying at Frank Jackson Park in Opp, Alabama this weekend for Labor Day weekend. We got in really late last night, Friday night, and we didn't get the best pick of sights, but we still managed to get a water view. I'm going to have to figure out how in the world to get my kayak down to the water. My wife and I are walking some of the trails this morning, and we decided to stop here and see if we could catch us a fish. I'm using a wacky rig, but as you can see, there is a ton of grass on the water there and the pads. But looks like the camp dog decided to join us. Later in the afternoon, I decided to get out in the kayak and see what I could do. But it seemed like the only thing I was catching was grass. I decided to go check out some other spots. I went all around the campsite. I don't normally go out in the deep water on my kayak. I don't venture far from the bank. But I threw frogs, wacky rig Cincos, crawls, Ned rig. Had no luck. Well, I really struggled trying to figure out the fish today. So when I got back to the campsite, I decided to do an overview of my Pelican Saber 100x kayak. Now, one of the things I love about this kayak is the weight. I can just throw this, I think it's about 49 pounds. I can just throw it right over my shoulder and carry it or drag it anywhere I want to. It's got rod holder up front, and it's adjustable and can come out. I've added these paddle holders on each side, and it comes with the rod holders. Now, it has some storage up here in the front, but it is not watertight on this particular kayak. Some of the other models has the locking watertight thing right there. Now, I usually put my GoPro right here, and I have it on a swivel where I can turn it looking out the front or turn it facing me. My one real complaint of it is the hull. It is a V-hull kayak, and what that means is, see how it can rock back and forth? This thing is fast in the water because of the V-hull, but it's very unstable. This section here in the back, honestly, with the kayak being as unstable as it is, you can't really turn around and get to anything. But what I do is usually put my orange live vest in here if I'm going without my normal PFD, which is my Bass Pro Shop vest. Being down in Alabama in the summer, this sucker is hot, so a lot of times I'll just have that one strapped in under the bungees on the back. Now my seat, this is the only padding it came with right here. I added this underneath it. It helps. Would I recommend this kayak? I love the make and model of this kayak, but I would get the double arched hull, or the twin arch hull as they call it. I would not get the V hull. They have the same kayak with different holes. Just make sure that when you go in there and you're looking at one of these, get the one that has the flat bottom and doesn't wobble like this, or you're going to find yourself very unstable out there. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to fishing in the morning and maybe we'll get something. And I hope you enjoyed this little overview of my kayak. May not have caught any fish today, but we've had a nice relaxing day so far and enjoying the weekend. Now it's time to have some good grilled hamburgers and enjoy some college football.
War Eagle, baby.